Want to know what it takes to get buyers to fall in love with your home? Well, stay tuned and check out this video because I'm going to be sharing 10 great tips to not just get buyers to fall in love, but to get your property sold. Hi everyone, I'm Arinzeh with Onyx Property Team and Keller Williams. Thanks so much for joining me again on this episode on my YouTube channel. I share weekly videos about the London property market, various areas, top tips of buying, selling, renting, or management, and I'm so grateful for all of you who have joined me on this journey. If it's your first time on my YouTube channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. As a property agent, it's so important that I work with clients and be as honest as I can with them to help them really achieve their goals, whether it's buyers to help them identify the greatest properties and areas and neighborhoods, or for sellers as to what it's actually going to take to get their property sold. So in this video, given that it's February, I thought I'd do a love theme, and the key is how to get buyers to fall in love with your property and to get it sold. So I'm going to share my top 10 things that you can do to ensure that you get the results that you want and that buyers are falling in love with your property. At number one, it is to declutter. No one likes a messy space, and buyers will be distracted if there's too much stuff all over the place. In this room, you can see that there was just too much going on and it really functioned as an overflow space, and buyers would be quite frustrated and confused as to what this room did. But as you can see, by decluttering it, repositioning the same furniture that was already there, you can clearly see it functioning now as an extra bedroom, which it is, but actually could really specialize as an in-law suite, given that it includes this mobile kitchenette. Decluttering can also extend to every room of the house, including the bathroom, as well by streamlining all the toiletries, and can even make the space look bigger, like this picture's here in the before and after. At number two, it's do the small tasks, the small improvements. Whether it's repaint a dingy wall, tighten up that door handle that's falling off, and in this flat here, the paisley wallpaper is just too taste specific. Instead of removing it, we've painted over it and creating this nice neutral look. The chair now gives it just the right amount of a burst of color. Speaking of neutral palettes, that's really important, and that's my tip number 3, is to create that neutral palette. You might love a purple wall or super red room or something like that, but many buyers won't, and it'll be distracting and confusing for many of them. So it's really important that the point of creating a neutral palette is to make sure that it's, calming enough and just not bland, but that it's neutral enough that buyers can come in, feel at ease, and then consider what they might do to change or improve or really live in the space for themselves. Then it leads me to tip number 4, which is when you have a neutral palette, if you want to bring color in, you can do that with accessories such as throws and cushions like in the pictures below. I love how these red cushions and a neutral beige sofa give just a nice burst of color. At number 5, make sure you change your light bulbs and make sure that all your lighting works. If there's a switch as you go into a space that hasn't been working, make sure you fix it. Turn on the lights, check your bulbs, because your agent, when they're going through with buyers, might be doing the same thing. You don't want things being too tricky and creating space or rooms that are quite dark. So we've covered tips 1 through 5, but I've got an even broader list of things that you can do to get your home show ready and ready for sale. It's a free guide that you can download, and will include the link in the description box below, so don't forget to take advantage. At number 6 on our list, it's to clean the windows. I know it seems like a simple task, but it's often overlooked, and a grotty, grungy window actually doesn't do any justice to a room. It might not let in maximum light, it might distort the views, so you make sure you want to take care of simple things like that, like cleaning your windows. At number 7, it's to create curb appeal, whether that's clearing the path, clearing out any leaves that have fallen, trimming that front garden if you've got it. If you've got, front walkway path with stones or steps, make sure that that's taken care of. For many people that live in shared or communal spaces, you might have to be the person that goes out and does a clean little sweep between the sidewalk or the pavement to your property. But also for your flat or entrance to your doorway, a nice mat goes a long way, making sure that the knocker, the buzzer, the doorbell, all those things work. They will definitely go a long way. Also, plantings at the front of the house can create a nice, inviting entrance that welcomes buyers and guests to the property. At number 8 on my list is to highlight the special features. Whether that's a view, a spectacular view that you really want to showcase, make sure that you haven't, say, put a sofa in front of the best window in the house, but that you really create that wow factor and showcase that feature. If it's a fireplace, again, make sure you show it off. In this flat, the fireplace was hidden behind the sofa, if you can believe that. So we removed the extra sofa, so now the fireplace is the focal feature. You can also now see the beautiful floors underneath, and that's again by decluttering, taking out the extra pieces of furniture that weren't doing the space justice. At number 9 on my tip list is do some staging. If that means getting rid of oversized sofas and fit some more suitable size furniture in, then do it. Again, in this flat, by getting rid of those oversized sofas, we were able to create a dining space that really works with the space. In the hallway, we traded out the bar stool setup, which really creates kind of a cold eating environment in the hallway, but was better positioned for putting a desk in there and creating extra office space that has become so valuable given that we're in the middle of a pandemic. And finally, to finish off my list at number 10 is to show off your outdoor space. Buyers are craving outside space right now, so if you have it, dress it up and feature it. In this flat, we pruned the tree in the interior courtyard and added fresh flowers just to liven it up. And in this home with a fabulous back garden, it was dressed and really show-worthy. We even featured pictures of the dog to make buyers see how family-friendly and dog-friendly the space would be. So I hope this video has given you some great tips on how to make sure you can get buyers to fall in love with your home and put in that top offer. Now, don't forget, I've got the whole comprehensive guide that includes way more tips that I covered in today's video. We'll include the link below. You can download this free guide and we'll make sure to get that over to you. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to check out the other videos on my YouTube channel where I share great things about the London property market and living in this incredible city. So that's Arinzeh with Onyx Property Team and Keller Williams. Bye for now.